welcome back to Mrs. J's Cooking. So we're continuing our egg recipes, and today I'm going to make one of my favorite breakfast items is quiche. Now, some of you might not be familiar with quiche. Quiche is a French dish that is basically an egg pie, and you can be really creative with this, add all kinds of different ingredients. Today we're going to make ours with bacon and cheese, so it's going to be just simple, but remember this is something that can be used as a basic recipe, and then you add, vegetables or different types of cheeses, different types of meats, and it is so good and so easy to make. You will not believe how easy this is. So let's get started. All right, before we get started, some of the ingredients that we are going to need. You need a pie crust, whether it is pre-made or you made your own. I actually already have mine ready to go. I did a homemade pie crust. So some of the things you need before you get started, you need a mixing bowl, heavy cream, cheddar cheese, whatever meat you want, if you want any meat at all in your quiche, and a pie crust. So some other ingredients beside the pie crust that you need are heavy cream, and I'm so excited. Look at this cute little jug of heavy cream. And we actually just signed up for a milk service, and they delivered it to our house today, which was neat. We got milk and orange juice and some butter and heavy cream, which was good. So we're gonna use this. Oh, and we had eggs. We also got eggs, which we're gonna use in our recipe today because we need 4 eggs. So besides 4 eggs, heavy cream, and pie crust, you need 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 of a teaspoon pepper. I have that ready to go. And then whatever you're putting inside, like I had mentioned, cheese. I'm gonna put a cup of cheddar cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese that you want to, or use multiple types of cheese. And I have about 1/2 cup of bacon, freshly cooked and chopped. You could use bacon bits for this. You could add ham, cooked sausage, anything that you would want to put in your quiche. But I'm using bacon. My family loves bacon, especially Winston. So he might be over trying to steal some food from us, but we're not gonna let him. Ready to go. I'm gonna use my mixing bowl. I already have a couple eggs cracked in here. I just need to finish cracking the rest of them. We need 4 eggs. I have my 4 eggs cracked. Time to put in 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. We're just gonna go ahead and add this in. You also could add any spices or flavoring that you want to, but I'm just sticking with salt and pepper. Next, this is a cute little jug. I just can't get over it. We're gonna add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Now, if you don't have heavy whipping cream, you could use milk. You just might have to cook your quiche a little bit longer, or you can add an extra egg if you have a skim milk, but the heavier fat milk actually gets a creamier texture and seems to work out much better for the texture of your quiche. I wanna make sure I get the right amount, so I'm getting down to eye level here. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I know, it's weird, but I can't help myself. Winston, you are not getting any food. I'm so sorry. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour our heavy cream in with the eggs, and then we're going to whisk this together. You really are hungry. You just ate your food. All right. We have this all ready to go in our mixing bowl. Just use your whisk and bring this together. If you don't want to use a whisk, you could use your KitchenAid mixer or a hand mixer, whatever works best for you. A whisk is just fine here. Ready to go. This is whisked together and ready to go. Next, what I'm gonna do is take my pie crust. I have it all set, and I'm going to sprinkle my 1 cup of cheese in the bottom. And if you don't want a lot of cheese, that's okay. You don't have to do that. But we are going to add this in and just spread that around. And then we are adding the bacon. That's what you want, huh, big guy? So I'm just going to put here in. You're not getting it, buddy. So I have it right here into our pie crust. Just spread that around. Like I said before, if you use pre-cooked sausage, that would be good. Bacon bits is fine. You can even put ham in here, but I definitely recommend pre-cooking it first so it's ready to go. Bacon bits, you wouldn't have to do that. Now we're going to pour in our egg mixture over the top. Looks good. My oven preheated for 450 degrees. We'll cook this for 15 minutes at that temperature, and then we will drop the temperature down to 300 degrees for 30 minutes. All right, our timer just went off, and it's time to get that quiche out of the oven. Ooh, that looks pretty. This looks amazing. So you want to let it cool 10 minutes before you cut into it, but it looks perfect. I cannot wait to try this. Something else about quiche, if you have your pie crust ready to go, you can make your filling ahead and just have it ready to pour right in the next morning. So very easy thing to make for breakfast. All right, this is done. It smells amazing. It looks so good. Let's get a piece here and have Mr. J try it. You ready to try this?
Again, I like food.
Food is good. Now, before I give this to you.
You get an A.
Why do you want to? I have a fork for you, but thank you. Okay.
I didn't see the fork.
That's okay. That's all right. So,
She gets an A. Look at this. It looks like egg jello.
I want a real A. I don't want a pretend A.
Okay, so it looks like real egg jello.
That's because it's still really hot, so
It's not that
don't
hot.
burn
Look,
yourself.
Oh, there's a lot of bacon and cheese all through this thing, which is the best part. It's like a breakfast pie. All right. So I didn't get much bacon in here, but bite one. So unlike scrambled eggs or an omelet, it's really light and fluffy because of the heavy whipping cream. So it's really good to eat, really warm. It has
like a nice soft texture to it. Yeah, it doesn't have that rubbery scrambled egg texture to it. So, ooh, hot.
That was hot. This is good. All the cheese on the bottom you can see there. Bacon in and out. Nice top crust dealy thingy.
So what would you put? I usually just make this simple bacon and cheese one, but you can put all kinds of stuff. What would you put in yours?
I would put peppers, no devil onions.
He hates onions.
Maybe some sausage, some ham, like really meat it up.
You would do a meat
I would.
quiche.
Yep.
I probably would do just cheese.
You probably would.
I don't like it plain. That's good.
It's really good. You get an A.
A real A.
A real A.
Promise.
I guess. Yes, I promise. I promise that she gets an A.
Should he get more food, guys? Tell me down below. Should I keep making Mr. J some food?
Also, what would you put in your quiche? Spinach. Maybe spinach.
Spinach would be really good. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.